Welcome dear students. In today's lesson, in lesson 9.1, which is quadratic graph and their properties. So first let us see what is the objective of today's lesson. Objective of today's lesson is to graph quadratic functions of the form y equal ax to the power 2 and y equal ax to the power 2 plus c. So let us see first some key concepts which we'll use in this lesson, which is standard form of quadratic function. A quadratic function is a function that can be written in the form y equal ax square plus bx plus c. So this is the standard form of the quadratic function. Here a not equal to 0, so it shouldn't be equal to 0. So there should be a term with x to the power 2, because if it becomes 0, then this whole term will become 0. So there should be a term with x square to make it as a quadratic equation or function. This form is called the standard form of a quadratic function. Here are some examples: y equal 3x to the power 2, y equal x square plus 9, y equal x square minus x minus 2. These all are example of quadratic function. The simplest quadratic function f of x equal to x square or y equal x square is the quadratic parent function. So if you write only y equal x to the power 2, this is our basic function or quadratic parent function, we can name it. If we graph quadratic function, it is a U-shaped curve called a parabola. If we graph this function, it will be a U-shaped, which is called as parabola as well. You can fold a parabola so that the two sides match exactly. This property is called symmetry. The folded line that divides the parabola into two matching halves is called the axis of symmetry. So in this diagram, this is the diagram of a parabola, or we can say quadratic function. So if we divide this parabola from the center here, this line at x equal to 0, so this will be the line of symmetry. This is axis of symmetry as well. In this lesson we'll say it axis of symmetry, which divide the parabola into two equal halves. Now let us see some more terms which we'll use in this lesson. The highest or the lowest point of a parabola is its vertex, which is on the axis of symmetry. So if you go back and see, this point is called the vertex, where I'm pointing on it, the point from where it starts. Okay, this is the lowest point. In this diagram we can see this is the lowest point and it is on axis of symmetry. So this point is called the vertex. Okay, here if we have any equation given, if a, the coefficient of x square, is greater than 0, then parabola opens upward. If it is less than 0, it's mean if it is a minus number, negative number, then it opens downward. If a parabola opens upward, then the vertex is the minimum point or lowest point of the parabola. If a is less than 0, which is negative number, and parabola open downward, then the vertex is the maximum point or the highest point of the parabola. Let us see one example how to use this. What are the coordinates of the vertex of each graph? Is it minimum or a maximum? If you look this parabola, this at x equal to 0, this will be its axis of symmetry, and the vertex will be at this point, which is 0, 3. The vertex is 0, 3, because we can see that the parabola is opening downward, so it will be, this point is maximum point. This is maximum. In example B, also we have to find the vertex and we have to tell that is it minimum or maximum. So first let us see where is the vertex. If we divide the parabola, we will divide from here, and this point will be the vertex, which is 1, negative 1. So the vertex is 1, negative 1, and if we see that parabola is opening upward and this point is the lowest point, so it is minimum. So the vertex is 1, negative 1, and it is minimum. Hopefully guys, everybody will enjoy today's lesson. See you soon.